Hello everyone, and welcome back to Val Feeds the City Construction Challenge Beast. Today we're going to be working up front here, I think, on the outer wall here. We're going to be upgrading some things, making some towers out of stone, making a gatehouse, or at least beginning to do that. This probably is going to be a little bit of a larger project. Probably won't be able to finish it in the time I get to work on one episode. But we'll try and knock out the towers, at least get a good foundation, design in, yeah, do that kind of stuff. I might also take a little quick peek in the bakery, show you guys the decor I did there since we're right over here. But first of all, I've been working on the mage tower some, hollowing it out some more, and I needed to come over here and get a resource. I want to show you guys on camera in case you haven't been watching the whole time. I found this early on in my exploration of the peninsula, the island, whatever you want to call it. We have a nice marble cave here, and I'm definitely going to be using a lot of marble, specifically for flooring. It goes on down through here. So I'm going to get excavating using the trusty hammer. This thing is freaking amazing. 3x3 mining is just great. And we'll do a little work with that, and then we'll get started on all the stone work for today. Alright, back. And here we are with the marble flooring. So if you recall from, I don't know, was it last episode, episode before, when I showed how I came down here and burrowed out, I mined down to level 64. But I'd always planned on actually laying a floor on top of that. So here we go. It's going to be a marble floor, so we'll have white floor, black walls. It'll be pretty interesting, at least on this first floor. And maybe I'll do wood floors as we go up. Or stone, or I'm not sure. But I'm thinking on this outer edge right here, so if it's, each torch is 5 away from the center, 10, so it's 21 diameter. If I include this edge, that'll be like a 23 diameter, and so the wall would actually be along here, so this would be like the foundation. So the rest of these walls I will take out. You can see I'm already breaking out in the corners of the volcano here, but this is kind of where it starts to curve in more, so I'm making it a 5 high room in the lowest level floor, and then most of them will probably just be 3 high from there on, and we'll make smaller floors going up. And I'll take out all this wall, all this stuff. I've been using this awesome hammer, so you can see its durability. Lost. And yeah. Let me go ahead and get all my stone ready, and we'll start knocking down the wood wall and preparing for an upgrade. Alright, so here we are up at the front. I've got some of my stone that I've been working on making over here. I got some dirt, got my tools, and what are we going to do? Well, first of all, I think I'm going to tear down this wall and these watchtowers, and we need to do some design work. I need to lay out where I want things to be. This wall is going to be larger, and the wooden wall here is kind of in the middle, I guess you could say, of where I would want things. Except, like, you know, if this is going to be our 5 wide entrance, this will be the edge of the wall, and we'll take up this back space here because we're pretty much up to the front here. Likewise, on this side, the wooden wall now kind of represents the farthest point forward. So our stone wall and everything else will be built backwards, or behind it, I guess you can see on this side. And I already kind of left some room here for these things. This crop fields will butt up right against the wall. We'll rebuild these towers, but I'm going to knock down all this stuff using the trusty lumber axe. I love this thing. And in its place I'm going to put dirt, I think, for now. Just to mark where things were, and then we'll lay out kind of the foundation of where I'm going to build a new wall, and the new gatehouse, and all that good stuff. Boom. Love it. Alright, so let me get to this, and I will be back in just a little bit. Alright, everybody. you can see I left the one row of logs where the wooden wall used to be. So I've just expanded this to make a 3-block thick wall, laid in with cobblestone where I believe I want it to be. Following that wooden wall all the way back here, and then taking the center and lining that up with where I'm going to have the tower. I had guessed pretty well where the tower was before. The center was actually 1 block over. Oh look, there's an elephant about to get melted. And then likewise on the other side, I did basically the same thing. I took the wall design where I had it here. Here's where the wall was, and then went 2 blocks over, so I have a block space in between, and 3 wide wall all the way over. And this guard tower is actually perfectly centered, placed already. So I just made my circle base for the little stone tower, and here we go. Desert animals. I'm using more creatures now, so you got ostriches, elephants there. Cool stuff. Alright, now as far as where the gate is going to be, I lined up the middle of this wall with the middle section along here. Can kind of be anywhere. I can move this kind of where I want it, but I wanted a 5 wide separation. So this is the space where that happens, where they become 5 blocks apart. So I think where I got these little pillars is where the actual gate is going to be. So the gatehouse will be built around this. And being the magician that I am, I do love magic, but I also love redstone. And since this age will have access to very basic redstone technology, kind of at the end, I'm going to be building an automatic, well not automatic, a button press activated gate. Redstone controlled gate. Yeah. We'll get to that part a little bit later. Alright guys, I'll be back. Hello everyone, welcome back. So I'm smelting up the last little bits of bronze I need here. We are in the Iron Age. I can use all these basic metals. And instead of making my drawbridge out of, or my entry gate out of pistons, like I do in my vanilla world, a double extended piston, I can definitely do that. I don't have a lot of redstone. I've only got about 2 stacks after doing some extra mining today. So I'm going to preserve that redstone and instead use Tinker's Mechworks, since I'm doing so much Tinker's Construct anyway, to make a drawbridge. The drawbridge needs dispensers, which is a little bit of redstone, some cobble, 1 piece of redstone, so that's 2 redstone each, 4 pieces of bronze, 2 pieces of aluminum brass, and 1 blank cast each. And a blank cast is made from an ingot of aluminum brass, just through the liquid table with no cast here like this one. I would just take the cast off and pour it. That's how you do that. So I'm coming over here, I got most of my stuff ready. 5. I'm going to make a 5 wide entry gate. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Boom. Go put this away. Okay. This will just allow this to be more compact. And we're using mods anyway, so why not? I also got rid of the hill here, flatten this land a little bit. And over here I wanted to flatten things. So let's demonstrate how this is going to work. I need to get some iron bars, but it would be something like that. Now, I'll probably actually raise it up in another one. I'm not exactly sure where I'll put it, but this can extend blocks with a redstone signal. So what I'll really do is I'll put in iron bars in here. And then when I apply redstone signal to them all, the bars will come down. And you can lift it up. Now what's this other slot in here? This other slot in here, let's go down. is to camouflage the drawbridge block, make it now look like cobblestone, but it's still a drawbridge. Alright, so let me do some more work, do some design around this, fancy it up, put the bars in, move my button, hook up the redstone, yeah, all that fancy stuff. We'll be back in just a little bit. Alright everybody, I've got the mechanics all in. Now let's take a little tour of how this works. You can see right now that that torch is lit up, and above here with the particles there's redstone ignited, which has our gate down. Over here we just have a torch tower bringing my output signal from my circuit up here. We'll go show that in a second. But how does it work? Well, you know, in the past I've had multiple buttons, levers, and all that, but what I really want to have happen is I want one button to open and shut the gate on either side. So if I'm leaving, I just come up and hit the button, it opens, and it stays open. Not just for a couple seconds, but it stays open until I hit one of the buttons again. Either that one, or in this case, since I'm leaving, this one. Go and lock it back up, go off and do my adventuring, exploring. On my way home, I'm going to come back and now hit this one to open it. Oh, look at that. And then as I'm inside in safety, I now want to hit this one to close it. There we go. How does this work? Well, we're using a very simple circuit. Well, okay, not simple circuit. It's probably a very complex circuit, but it's one little piece called a T flip-flop. I didn't just know how to build this. I went and looked it up, but I just knew what circuit to look for. This is a silent one that uses repeaters, and we'll kind of talk about it right now. So, as I said before, this little torch tower just takes my signal, which is output from the circuit, right here, up to the mechanism. Each button is connected to a trail of redstone that comes to this point right here. The other button comes down right here. And then it comes into this block, which is the toggle block for the circuit. This is the one that actually starts everything off. And just taking a look at how it is, these are all repeaters on no ticks, or 2 ticks. As you can see, it says 1 tick, 1 delay there. There's no, you don't click them at all. Except this one's on 4 ticks, you click it all the way. And 2 pieces of redstone up there, a torch, and there we go. And basically, whenever I click either side, I can actually make as many inputs into this block as I want. Anytime I put a pulse into this block, it will toggle the output. And that's it, basically. Let's see, do I have another one to demonstrate that? Yeah. Let's get a little piece of redstone right here. Put a block, put a button, click it. And there you go. You can hear the gate open. Come over here, click it again. And it shuts. Fabulousness of redstone. There we go. Alright, it's getting night, and I think that's going to do it for me this time. Got the mechanism working. Show you guys how it works. You can copy that design. Watch this video. Yeah. See which way that they're all turned. These ones are both facing this direction. This one is facing into that repeater, and this repeater is facing into that block. There you go. Next time I think we'll build up the walls, work on this barracks area. I'm just going to kind of cover up this with the big barracks building. Build it right here above this area. Since we have the entrance here, and then basically just the wall, you know, right here and right there, and then the farms and all that right back here. The only real place for this building is above the gatehouse and back over here. So that's what I'm going to do. Look at that moon coming up. A new moon. Well, there we go, guys. Thank you for watching, and join me next time when we continue finishing this project and working on the Mage Tower. A couple more things to go this age, but we're doing our first little redstone mechanism with the vanilla redstone mechanics. No mods yet, it's just repeaters, torches, redstone. And then this wonderful item to dispense the things instead of using pistons. But I could have used pistons. But hey. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.